your day goes easier if you eat a balanced diet and keep your projects in balance? Do you constantly balance your time between work and family? Life seems to be all about good balance, doesn't it? So why aren't you working on your body's balance? Well, joining us now with tips on balance is balance training exercise guru Kimberly Garrison from One-on-One Ultimate Fitness. Hi, welcome back.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. It's a pleasure to be here again.
Now, we were talking earlier.
Yes.
I'm not good with balance.
Right.
I will fall over. I will trip on air pockets.
Okay.
Anything, if it's out there or not, I'm going to find it and I'm going to go down.
Okay.
So I have to ask right from the get-go, is balance something we're born with?
Yes.
Except for me.
Well, we acquire
I
it
miss mine.
as we develop. You know, when you're a little kid, you're an infant, we learn how to walk and we're teeter-tottering. We're developing our balance and coordination skills. Something that we already have, we just have to develop it. As we age, people typically do involved in less activity. When you're a little kid, you're hopping and skipping and jumping rope and jumping off things, and so your balance is always an integral part of those activities.
Okay.
But sitting at a computer all day.
Yeah, I do some of that. Not much balance there.
Exactly.
Although I have been known to fall out of chairs. So I'm sorry it has happened. So anyway, you're going to give us some tips on balance. So what can we do to improve that balance?
We have to actively work on our balance, okay, if we want to improve it. It's like you want to weight train so you can strengthen the muscles. You want to do cardiovascular conditioning so you can strengthen the heart. You want to do yoga and Pilates to keep your flexibility. And then you want to do some specific things to work on your balance.
Okay, and you were telling me earlier also, if you fall down a lot, as an adult,
right,
you could fall down, that could lead to falling down older?
Yes. That is one of the terrible things, tragedies of many of the elderly, having these slip and fall accidents because, their bodies aren't programmed, and so if they miss a step, then they fall, they break a hip, they may die as a result of that. And so that's a tragedy. So we don't want to have those types of problems as we age, so we want to actively work on balance.
Okay.
Okay, first exercise I'm going to have you do is just take one leg and lift it up like this.
Okay.
Right? Okay. All right. Now
I'm moving already.
You're wobbling a little bit.
And I don't even have heels on. Okay, so.
Now I want you to close your eye.
Oh, one eye?
Close both your eyes.
That's no fair.
Right. Now touch your nose.
I'm going down.
Now, see, one thing we don't realize is how all of our senses help us with our balance. So your whole sense of coordination and balance is totally thrown off when you close your eyes and when I ask you to touch your nose.
Well, I can do it. Here. There. It's so much easier.
Exactly. Now, this is a foam roller.
Okay.
This is a great beginning piece of balance, a balance tool, if you will. So you're just going to stand on here. Right?
Oh, okay.
Okay. And what you're going to see is you're going to feel your legs are going to be rocking a little bit, your body's fighting to get into balance.
All I have to say is it's a good thing we have insurance. I'll be using it. Okay.
All right.
All righty.
Yeah, and see how your ankle is getting all that work?
Yeah, it's going to work right off this in just a few minutes. But so how often should you do this, Kimberly?
I would say you want to add it into your fitness routine 2 to 3 times a week, just like the other things, like your weight training. There are certain exercises that you could do even with weights, with a dumbbell, where you could focus on your balance, like having a dumbbell in your hand and going down on one leg and coming back up like this while keeping this leg up. That's
or going down. I like the going down part, because some of us may not get back up quite so easily. But I will try that. But I like these. Okay, now this one
this is an intermediate tool for working on your balance. This one's going to be a little bit more challenging because this one's more firm. Try that one.
Okay. Oh, look. No problem there. I guess I got to get a... Ooh. Now this is... You're right. This is a little more challenging.
Right. Now try to do a squat. Squat down on there.
She's funny, isn't she? Okay.
Okay.
That's about as far as we're going to go on that.
Okay.
And we're going to do a header here in one of the cameras. All right, that is a little more challenging.
Right. And
do you ever get to the point where you can do this and not move it, or is it just designed to...
Well, you're always going to be, you can have better balance while you're practicing on it, but you're always going to be moving a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then I'm not feeling too balance challenged.
Well,
now,
good.
This one is the hardest.
This one's the hardest one, so try this one.
Okay. Come here. Don't go too far. I'm going to use you for support to start off with. Now, I'm told if I spread my feet as wide as they'll go, it's a little easier.
Right.
Okay. Whoa, oh now, yeah, this one is hard.
This one's really hard. And there's a variety of exercises, again, Kathy, that you can do.
I'm having trouble just standing on it. But what would you do on this if you were so inclined?
Well, again, the same kind of exercises that you would do on the very beginner one, you could advance yourself to doing on the most advanced piece. This is a balance board.
Okay.
And you could have a medicine ball in your hand and do a series of exercises, or you could even have a dumbbell in your hand and do a series of exercises using it.
Oh, well, you could. Okay, well, you know, these are interesting, so you should do these along with your regular workout.
Right.
Okay.
And you can also integrate, like I said, balance work with your weight training, for example, or even like your Pilates or your yoga. You know, the tree stand in yoga is a balance exercise.
Oh, okay, okay. And I suppose it's important to stay hydrated when you're doing this or afterwards. I mean, well, if you're really balanced perfect, then you could drink one of those.
Absolutely.
That's the water.
Absolutely. That's vitamin water. It's a good bridge between soft drinks and regular water. For those who don't like regular water, because so many people don't like the taste of plain water, so vitamin water comes in 14 varieties, and they all taste delicious, and they're also low calorie, so they won't wreck anybody's low carb diet.
Oh, I like this. So let's see if I can just try it.
Absolutely.
I'll do the intermediate. There, see? Okay, I can do this. I can do this. So I'm fine now.
Great.
Well, thank you for helping us work on our balance.
My pleasure.
Okay. And to contact Ms. Garrison at One-on-One Ultimate Fitness, all you have to do is go to oneononeultimatefitness.com.